And last but not least, I would like to read the statement that National Congressman Louie Gohmert sent for us. And he did want to be here very much so, but he could not leave Washington at this time. So he sent to me, informed consent and medical freedom are basic rights Americans are supposed to have. That includes the right to consent or not consent to vaccination after discussing the risks and the potential benefits in your own physical and biological situation. As a result, he introduced the H.R. 5092 that would prevent any forced vaccine mandates in the United States. We are also working on an enhanced version that will provide even more protections on the same subject. Life without liberty allows no pursuit of happiness. And when our government decides every individual must have a certain medical treatment without any regard whatsoever for the degree of personal risks of life, such a treatment poses for that person, along with no consideration whatsoever for the confirmed science that says recovery from COVID provides at least as much protection as a vaccination. Then it is a government that is cold, heartless, uncaring, and has no business being entrusted with the lives it treats so callously. But then again, what can you expect from an administration that turned over security of our own military in Afghanistan to a sworn enemy still determined to destroy America? H.R. 5092 bans the federal government from forcing anyone to be vaccinated. The same people who are mandating vaccinations are not even bothering to provide insurance or funds to cover deaths or damages that may result from such a vaccination. Such callous decisions with a callous disregard of the danger to an individual employee are now causing a shortage of nurses and healthcare workers. Regardless of the conflicting information or misinformation coming from governmental sources, these healthcare workers have seen adverse reactions from vaccinations or a lack of help in specific cases. And they do not want to be an actual casualty to political correctness nor to unmitigated greed. In the healthcare sector, workers toiled while being told that the pandemic posed a mortal threat to each of their lives. Healthcare workers were then called heroes for showing up and exposing themselves to the virus before there were any vaccinations. But exposing themselves to risks back then were their own decisions about their individual situations. Now they are told, be vaccinated or lose your means to house and feed your families. If this totalitarian order stands, then clearly we are no longer a free people, but are simply American sheep being fleeced. Let's face it, if the vaccine works as well as we are told, then those who take the vaccine need not ever worry about who has it or has not taken the vaccine. Instead, the message being conveyed by President Biden and his administration is literally that we must protect the vaccinated from the unvaccinated by forcing the unvaccinated to be vaccinated with the vaccine that does not protect the vaccinated. We must continue to remind all those who say it is my body and my choice that it really should be each individual's choice. God bless those who still treasure both freedom and science. Yours in freedom, Louie Gohmert. I appreciate him being a part of this, and I just want to conclude before this is over. Last I checked, this is still Texas, and this is still the United States of America, and nobody should be coerced, bribed, threatened, bullied, lose their jobs over not taking something that they're not comfortable with. And I was in that hospital for well over a year treating COVID patients. I've seen the adverse reactions that vaccine can do to you. It is not even proving to be effective. People are out of their jobs all the time on leave because they are vaccinated. I beg everybody call Governor Abbott and tell him to put this into special session, put this into the call. We need to pass these bills. We need to protect people. I beg Governor Abbott to please help these fellow Texans. Nobody should have to go through this. Thank you.